congratulations. A wire-to-wire win. What was the celebration in the locker room like to start with?
Just a good win for us. You know, the Clippers they've been on a roll lately. So for us to come here on their home court and get a dub is big for us.
How much do you enjoy starting the game with the ball in your hands? Double-digit assists tonight.
I enjoyed it a lot. You know, my teammates would tell me to be more aggressive when it comes to scoring, but for me, I'm kind of just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me, and then I'm going to pick my spots.
Yeah.
Sorry, AD described you as playing with a forceful rhythm tonight, not just a rhythm. Would you agree with that?
I would agree with that.
To your point, what was that balance like of early? You're finding your teammates a lot, and then it was just a lot of scoring in the second half. You know, how did you decide, like, I'm going to pick my spots here and things like that?
In the first half, collectively, we were all hitting shots. The team was hitting shots. Trey was hitting. B had it going. A few of our role players really had it going. So there was no need for me to force scoring. But, you know, Coach kind of talked to me and B.I. about in those moments, you know, you got to know when to take the game over. So when I felt like it was that moment, I started being a lot more aggressive with scoring.
And was that a combo y'all had at halftime?
Just a combo we've kind of been having over time. You know, Coach always says he feels like me and B.I. are the best duo in the league. So if we really want to get there, we got to know how to take games over.
And I guess how does your mindset kind of change when you kind of analyze the game and say, okay, I got to be more aggressive. I got to start scoring more. What are you kind of looking for in those moments?
I mean, I think it's one of those kind of the eye test and just you feel it. When you're watching the game and when you're on the court, you know when there's about to be a momentum shift. You know when the opposing team is about to try to make a run, and you just got to do whatever you can to halt that and keep momentum on your side.
You've told us, you know, a million times before that you love playing point guard. You've been training that way since you were young. But once the coaching staff came to you and said, okay, we want to start leaning into this more, we want to make this, you know, a primary part of our identity, I guess, what are you thinking after that conversation when they say, okay, it's time for us to really, you know, flip the switch for Point Zion?
I'm glad that they trust me to do that because we have some good ball handlers on this team, so for them to trust me with that role does mean a lot. And, you know, they trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. So, like I said, me and B.I. just got to continue to get better, and those moments when it's just time to take the game over, but we got to execute it.
Now, you had mentioned, like, playing chess during the game. Can you just elaborate on that? Like, you know, how did you grow from that to actually, like, study the game and knowing when to pick your spots and what time to be aggressive and things of that nature, you know?
You know, I know there are times where if you watch it, it feels like I'm not being aggressive, but that's not the case at all. My movements are aggressive. I may not score. I may get a open shot from my teammate, and whether they're making it or not, the defense at some point has to respect that I'm making that pass. And when the game opens up, or like I said, when it's time to get to it, I'm going to get to it.
And then, you know, you and B.I., you know, how important is that, you know, that collaboration with you guys, you know what I'm saying? Like, just being two young, you know, guys in this league, you know, how important is that to have that type of player with you as you guys develop?
I mean, it's amazing playing on the court with B.I. That dude's amazing. I mean, he does a lot of stuff where it looks like a tough shot, but for him, that's just another practice shot. And we just kind of know when each of us is in a rhythm, and it's like, nah, you got it. And some nights B will be like, nah, Z, you got it. So, yeah, our chemistry is growing because we've been playing on the court a lot more together.
And when you kind of get into that aggressive mindset, how much does it kind of make it easier for you that you have CJ as that outlet? There was a few times where they sent the double, you kicked it to CJ, and he hits the open three.
Yeah, it's kind of one of those pick your poison. I'll kind of tell CJ, Hawk, Trey, whoever it is on the court, stay right there. So if they send a double team, then I'm going to make the right play and kick it out to my shooter. But if they stay on the shooter, then I can go one-on-one.
Thanks, Z.
No problem. You guys have a great night.